what's going on? It's MassiveJoes RAW review, and I'm coming to you from MassiveJoes.com. Awesome RAW review for the viewers at home today on a reformulation of one of the world's best-selling thermogenic fat loss supplements. It is, of course, Muscletech Hydroxycut Hardcore Elite Powder in the house. Let's get straight into it, show you guys exactly what's in it, tell you exactly what it's going to do. That tiny nutritional information panel ain't going to get it done. We're about to go balls deep in this here Muscletech Hydroxycut Hardcore Elite Powder. Luckily, bought ourselves one of these big ass nutritional information panels for the viewers at home. Starting from the top, got yourself serving size, zoom and focus action please. There we go. Got yourself serving size 1 scoop, 2.7 grams. Got yourself approximately 30 of them 2.7 gram bitches in one of these bitches. In terms of what the 2.7 grams is made up of, if you do a quick sum and you add up all of the active ingredients, which are nicely not hidden behind a proprietary blend, bravo Muscletech, right here on the nutritional information panel, you add those up, man, it quickly becomes obvious they use about 60% flavors, colors, and fillers in each serving of this here Muscletech Hydroxycut Hardcore Elite Powder, man. Now that is big as a percentage, but when you're talking 60% of 2.7 grams, viewers at home, it's only 1.63 grams in total, so it's nothing too serious to be worried about. I will quickly address why they use such a big percentage of fillers and colors and flavors in this particular product. You just don't get it twisted. You got to keep in mind that this is a powdered version of a capsule form product in the US of A. Obviously, when you're dealing with a capsule form product, you don't need to worry about fillers, you don't need to worry about flavors and colors because it's a capsule form, it's a very small, you can just effectively just put actives in there. Whenever you start with a capsule form product and you want to take the actives from that capsule and put it in a powdered form, you have to worry about things like flavors and color. And then if it's such a small amount that you can't actually get like a 0.5 gram scoop or a 1 gram scoop, you want to pad that out a little bit so that it's a little bit easier for the consumer to scoop that bitch up, throw that bitch in, mix that bitch up, and drink that bitch. You have to add a significant amount of filler. So it's nothing to be too scared about, viewers at home. It's not like a BCAA, you're drinking damn near 50 grams of that bitch a day. You're only taking this 1 or 2 times a day. You're only going to get 1.6 to 3.2 grams of those colors, flavors, and fillers. Moving right along, let's get into the actives. We'll go past 5 calories per serve, 1 gram of carbohydrates, no sugars. Now let's get into the actives. L-Carnitine L-Tartrate, 500 milligrams per scoop. That's the salt, the L-Tartrate salt of L-Carnitine. Viewers at home who follow MassiveJoes RAW review and all the other deliciousness on our YouTube channel would know the clinical dose of L-Carnitine, man, is about 2,000 milligrams. So it is quite underdosed from an L-Carnitine point of view. Moving right along, you then got Caffeine Anhydrous, 270 milligrams. So that is towards the higher end of what we see for thermogenic fat loss supplements. We've seen them with between 200 to 300 milligrams. Some go even a little bit higher than 300, but 270 is towards the higher end of caffeine dosage per serve for a thermogenic fat loss supplement. Obviously, the caffeine is in there to help increase thermogenesis, increase your caloric output. Moving right along, you've then got L-theanine in the 100 milligram dose. Now, for those of you that aren't aware, L-theanine is actually found in green tea, and also green coffee extract. It's primarily used to transmit nerve impulses to the brain. So it's really going to help. It's going to help increase the concentration of dopamine. It's going to help calm your nervous system. It's really going to help make you feel real nice. And when you're on a calorically restricted diet, it's going to help with that there mental focus. That's primarily what the theanine is in there for, viewers at home. It's also an antioxidant. The only issue with the theanine is the clinical, or not clinical, but scientifically accepted dose to get the kind of benefits that I just spoke about from theanine. You need about 200 milligrams. Per serve, you're getting 100 milligrams. But if you're taking 2 serves per day, then you are getting the clinical dose to 200 milligrams. Moving right along, You then have your hardcore green coffee blend, which is just a green coffee extract, 200 milligrams. It's been standardized for 45% chlorogenic acid. For those of you that are unaware, chlorogenic acid regulates blood sugar and has been shown in a bunch of studies to actually assist in weight loss, and a significant increase when compared to placebo, who weren't using a green coffee extract with a high percentage of chlorogenic acid. When you compare it to the placebo, the people taking it lost a significant amount of more weight than the people that were taking the placebo that didn't have the chlorogenic acid. In terms of the dosage, 200 milligrams standardized for 45%. That is damn near pretty close per serve to what is considered a clinical dose. Pretty damn close to what they used in the studies for that showed that increase in weight loss for the viewers, for the test subjects that were using the chlorogenic acid compared to the test subject using the placebo. Got yourself some artificial colors, artificial flavors, about 60%. And that's what's in it. So it's a simple supplement, man. I love doing raw reviews on simple supplements because it means we can go balls deep and break down each one of those ingredients, man. Real simple supplement. Obviously, it's based primarily about helping the thermogenic process. The carnitine in there is severely underdosed. That's the fat metabolizer, going to help actually transport stored body fat into muscle cells, into the mitochondria where it can be burnt for energy. That's severely underdosed, so you do really need to stack this with something like a Creation Supplements Alka-Pure for that clinical dose of acetyl L-Carnitine, L-Carnitine. And it's also missing, obviously, your essential fatty acids. There's no CLA powder, there's no source of essential fatty acids to actually help encourage your body to use fats from the foods that you eat as energy. It's just a thermogenic supplement. In terms of how it tastes, how it mixes, comes in two flavors. Comes in lemon lime, comes in, got it here, the fruit fusion. Me, myself, and viewers at home who watch our raw reviews, subscribe to our YouTube channel wouldn't know. I'm not a big fan of citrus, man, so lemon lime does not tick the boxes for me. Fortunately, that's the only one I've tried. This is actually a world premiere MassiveJoes taste test of the fruit fusion. So let me go and bust open this bitch. We got the infamous MassiveJoes takes a mixability test coming right up. You know, the one thing that pisses me off, man, I hate these damn wraparound plastic labels. I hate them because you can't fucking open the shit without ripping the whole damn label off this bitch. How am I supposed to open it? Oh, there we go. Apologies, viewers at home. I had a fight with the tub and ripped the damn label off. Had to go get myself a backup tub of this here Hydroxycut Hardcore Elite powder. Anyway, MassiveJoes taste and mixability test coming right up. I will go to the tub. I ripped the fucking label off because I ripped the damn label off. All right, let me grab myself a scoop of this here Muscletech Hydroxycut Hardcore Elite powder, man. Scoop of this bitch. Throw this bitch in this bitch and let it rain, let it rain. Let me grab myself a few flicks of the wrist, man. Show you guys how it mixes. And then get the worldwide premiere on how this fruit punch tastes, man. All right, so check it. So you can see that it does take, because I don't know what fillers they, well, I could probably tell what fillers they're using if I actually cared and read the rest of the label. I'm not 100% sure what fillers they use because I haven't really read the label and could tell you. I'll tell you. They use calcium silicate, silicon dioxide, bit of malic acid, some xanthan gum, and then your artificial colors, artificial flavors. But the thing is, what it causes, viewers at home, is when you try and mix it the first time, you do get floaters on the top. You just have to let it go and then just go and give it a few flicks of the wrist from there. And then it does completely mix in a glass with a spoon. So if you're patient and you can be bothered mixing the shit a couple of times, I would go so far as to say blender ball is not required. For this here Muscletech Hydroxycut Hardcore Elite powder, let me try for the first time the fruit fusion, man. I'm not going to drink more than that because you guys know I've had my clinical dose of stimulants already today, as per usual. But that's all I need to tell you. It's a very American fruit fusion, man. And the Australians watching at home will know what I'm talking about when I say it's a very American fruit fusion. I'm talking about that cherry undertone that seems to be in the American fruit fusion, fruit punch flavors that Australians do not generally like. I'm gonna be honest with you, Muscletech. When Australians think about fruit punch, man, we're thinking about pineapples, We're thinking about mangoes. We're thinking about bananas in this bitch. Tropical fruits, man. American fruit punch cherry. So it is a real American fruit punch. That being said, the flavor's not too bad. I actually don't mind it. It's quite pleasant. It's not too strong. It's not blow your head off. It's not too sweet. It's quite a nice flavor. The lemon lime, I'm probably not the person to ask. I have tried that a number of times. I'm not a big fan of citrus anyway, so I personally don't like it. But to be fair to Muscletech, the flavors, they're not bad. In terms of the effects, we've already been through the nutritional panel, so you guys know the only thing you can expect from this is thermogenesis. The only thing you can expect is an uplift in energy from the caffeine in there. The L-Carnitine or tartrate isn't going to do anything in there in that particular dose. You're going to get a bit of uplift in energy from the chlorogenic acid as well, and then a little bit of mental focus from the theanine, and that's exactly what it delivers, man. It's nothing more than that. It is going to give you a bit of uplift from the thermogenics in there. It is going to heat up your body temperature a little bit, make you sweat a little bit more. It is going to make you feel good if you're after just a little bit of a stimulant pick-me-up. In terms of actual fat loss, the studies have been done on that chlorogenic acid extract and proven that it works, so it is going to work. But as a complete fat loss supplement, you do really need to stack it with something like a Creation Supplements Alka-Pure and acetyl L-Carnitine in a clinical dose, and something like a CLA or an essential fatty acid in a clinical dose to get the best possible effects from this here particular Muscletech Hydroxycut Hardcore Elite. The last thing I will say is in terms of price point, it's about 30 serves. It retails in Australia for about 50 bucks for the 30 serves. So it is towards the more expensive end of thermogenic fat loss supplements if you're looking at it per serve, but it's not ridiculously expensive. Look, if you're looking for a decent thermogenic fat loss to stack with Alka, to stack with CLA, and help you get shredded as you should probably fork out and get yourself some of this Muscletech Hydroxycut Hardcore Elite powder, man. Guys, hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, man. Stay up to date with all the latest editions of MassiveJoes RAW Review and everything else in our YouTube channel. And guys, that is MassiveJoes RAW Review on the all-new Muscletech Hydroxycut Hardcore Elite powder in the house. And I'm coming to you from MassiveJoes.com.